Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are covering the 2015 Stanley Cup Finals, Tampa Bay Lightning and Chicago Blackhawks. We're talking right now with Joe Duffy from OffshoreInsiders.com, and we're going to take a look at the Game 1 odds. Joe Duffy, thanks for being back with us.
Thank you, Peter.
All right, Joe, quickly tell us what's going on at OffshoreInsiders.com, and then we'll get down to the Game 1 odds. I have a strong plan on this one. I have a feeling that you're going to agree with it.
And I think one of the reasons I've done much better on the games in the series, I say all along, I don't really like to make a lot of futures bets because I want to make those in-series adjustments or during the season adjustments as the case may be, but it's been tremendous in baseball doing those game-by-game adjustments. I can tell you that we're on a groove as we speak. OffshoreInsiders.com, Joe Duffy's picks.
Game 1 at Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is an underdog in the series despite having home ice advantage, but in Game 1 they are minus 130 right now at Pinnacle. Chicago plus 118 on the other side, and the total is 5. The over is pretty heavily juiced, minus 138, and the under plus 125, but we know what the Lightning do, right? A ton of offensive firepower. Chicago has all those scorers as well. Both these goaltenders, I mean, for teams in the Stanley Cup Finals, both these goaltenders are maybe a little bit more inconsistent than you would usually expect to see from teams making it this far in the playoffs. I think the over 5 at minus 138 is the way to go. What do you think, Joe?
I think, I will definitely be going with Chicago here. And who would have thought it that a finals with Corey Crawford as one of the goalies, he would probably be the most consistent of the two goalies, where Ben Bishop at times, look, he leads the NHL in the playoff shutouts this year with 3, but of course he's had some horrible games. Bishop's actually played his best after a loss, which is not the case here. Home ice advantage has not meant much, especially to Tampa, and that's not really all that surprising because truthfully, to get this far, you have to have the ability to win on the road. But, you know, I talked about it, Chicago, even a bigger gap, admittedly. I did like the Rangers in the series, but as I said in the series preview, Chicago's got a bigger gap when it comes to the experience with so many players from 2 of their Stanley Cup champions, and with home ice not meaning much. I am going to go with the underdog Chicago in Game 1.
Plus 118. I'd have to agree with that lean as far as the side is concerned, but you don't like or maybe even love the over 5 minus 138?
If I had to make a pick, it would definitely be on the over, but what does scare me is when you got these 2 boxes of chocolate, you know, if Bishop and Crawford, they're more than capable of having tremendous games. It could also be a 1-0 overtime game. So I think if anything on the total, what might be a good idea as the series progresses, and this is what I talk about liking to make adjustments because they are inconsistent. If you got one very low-scoring game, bet the next game over, and then if you got a very high-scoring game, to bet the next game under, because that's just how crazy these 2 goalies can be.
Joe Duffy from OffshoreInsiders.com. We have our picks. Joe's liking Chicago, currently plus 118 at Pinnacle. I'm liking the over, currently 5 minus 138 at Pinnacle. Joe Duffy from OffshoreInsiders.com. Thanks so much.